Good. Now! I've had enough of you! Not quite good enough, are you? Mercy! Me! See?
So long since I killed a Stormcloak, my sword arm's getting flabby. Stay sharp. Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
Wood, Nakas!
Greetings. My goodness, you have been busy, haven't you? So those Guardians ended up actually being Dunmer agents, did they? Well, I'm glad you pulled through intact, my friend, and the result of your venture is really quite an amazing find, the Amulet of Kings. But wait, that's not all you found, is it? That shield, is it? Yes, the reliefs, the materials, that style. That shield was crafted by the same artisans who carved the fabled Raymond's Wall, which makes that shield, the Shield of Raymond Cyrodiil. Fascinating, the shards are, reacting to the shields in some way. I think I may have some more insight into this, but I want to be certain. Can you come back in a few days? That would give me time to check a few things before delving into a lengthy tale.
Amazing. Simply amazing.
My friend, I have some incredible information about the relics to share with you. Is now a good time? Then please, come have a seat and we'll talk. Ah, good. Well, where to begin? How familiar are you with Ysmir, Dragon of the North? Well, it's actually more of a title than an actual person, as it turns out. Many feats achieved in the first two eras were attributed to Ysmir, when in fact they were achieved by several people who held the title at one time or another. The two most prominent references, in fact, were Tibus Septim and High King Wulfharth, who lived at the same time, and many of their accounts were often interchanged. Other than the title itself, they were both considered to be Dragonborn, though there have been no accounts of Wulfharth actually using the voice. More importantly is the role that the Amulet of Kings plays, and Alessa herself. Upon her death, Alessa's soul was bound to the amulet, and the covenant with Akatosh was made. All of her line to follow would bear the name Dragonborn, and hence be bound by the covenant. It seems it is a much broader interpretation of the title, but it seems to connect. Raymond Cyrodiil was of Alessian lineage, and that's why the shards react to the shield. I've also done further research into the prophecy of the Dragonborn, and it's led to connections with the Nerevarine lost prophecy, oddly enough. It reads, "From the 7th sign of the 11th generation, neither hound nor gua, nor seed nor harrow, but Dragonborn and far star marked." This clearly depicts the Nerevarine as Dragonborn, I believe, and the key relic for the reincarnated Nerevar is Azura's moon and star ring, which would kill all others but the Nerevarine. I think the ring would be a key to proving some of these theories, if we could manage to find it. I would first try to locate Azura's shrine, and see if you can find any sign of its fate there. I'll research and try to discover what came of it after the destruction of Dagoth-Ur.
It's good to see you again, Dragonborn.
Another fight.
What? Nakast! Water me, dragon! Oh my ears! What?
Be careful.
Nakast!
Greetings. Hmm? Yes, the ring does in fact have a similar reaction to the shards and to the shield as well. Simply amazing. It seems my theory may be correct. I think a fitting tribute would be to slight her rival Nocturne, perhaps. I have found the supposed whereabouts of the Bow of Shadows, and if you steal it from her chosen champion, perhaps Azura will favor you. I believe the bow is being used by a Khajiit hunter somewhere in the Falkreath area, under the cover of night. I'll mark it on your map. There should be some camps up in that area where you could start looking.
What? Nakast!
Greetings. Good day. Ah, outstanding. And managed to add another item to the collection. Wonderful. Now on to the next bit of business. I've read more into the prophecy, and the first line has me intrigued. From the 7th sign of 11th generation. And my theory is that this line points to you, my friend. It has been almost exactly 11 generations since the last Dragonborn. And my assessment is that there have been 6 Dragonborn before you. ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴇᴆ, ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴇᴆ, Alessa, Miraak, King Wulfharth, and the ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆᴆ. Not all knew the voice, but they knew they were regarded as Dragonborn, through title or prophecy. We now have relics pertaining to Alessa, the ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆ, and ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆᴆ. We must now gather relics from ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆᴆ, and High King Wulfharth, the Kingmaker, Ash King, Dragon of the North, amongst many other titles. One of these tasks will take you to ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆᴆ. After Martin's death, the armor of ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆᴆ was returned to the tomb, and the tomb was sealed away. But I have heard rumors of dark powers stirring within the fortress, and given the nature of what we are dealing with, it doesn't bode well. In addition to sharing the title of Ysmir, Dragon of the North, with other Dragonborn over the ages, Wulfharth also shared another title. That of the Underking. Both he and Zurin Arctis have been referred to by that title, and they in fact have been regarded in many accounts as the same entity, or having become the same entity, especially after the Numidian was raised. So expect anything. Even were it not for this task at hand, I would say ensuring the Underking's entombment is critical. Obviously, with the borders closed and the battle raging in the Pale Pass, you will never be able to sneak into Cyrodiil. I found some interesting clues and a variety of relics gathered here within the museum, and my other references. The ancient Falmer utilized a form of transportation magic. I believe their cousins the Aelids may well have had a similar power. I've managed to uncover an Aeliid Waystone, which I believe may well send you to ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆᴆ. The way the stones apparently worked was that they would be worn and then that person would be drawn to an Aeliid site near the blood-bound kin. It was a way for their royalty to summon their elite guard to them, who were bound in blood. I believe that your dragon blood will draw you to Septim's grave, ᵯᴑᴆᴆᴆᴆ. Simply wear the amulet and you will be transported there, hopefully. To return, simply remove it. Be well and return safely.
How old do you suppose that is? Oh, there it says.